Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I am so excited. Today is Friday. So ready to end the week with a bang. Today, we will be talking all things digital marketing. If you have been thinking about starting your journey in the digital marketing space, Tiffany, good morning. Or if you are struggling in the digital marketing space, I would be more than happy to give you direction. But I was asked, and I am out here getting ready to deliver to talk about mastering DMs, how to handle the DMs. Grand Rising Love, thank you so much. Happy Friday. So one of my mentees requested for me to come out here and talk about how to handle the DMs, what to say, what not to say, right? When is a good time to DM a person in this online space? Because to be honest, one of my biggest pet peeve in this online space is when these scammers and these random people just want to be rolling up in your DMs talking about how they're making so much money, right? They're so successful. So you want to start whatever they're doing, but it turns out that they are literally just trying to play you, right? So it is very important to be aware of all of that. So I'm just going to wait a little bit for everyone to kind of like these individuals that requested this live for them to join. But that's exactly what I will be talking about. In the meantime, if anybody has any questions about anything digital marketing related, anything about my journey, anything about your journey, please drop it in the comments and I will be more than happy to help you. Okay, I am here to serve. And let me tell you, the excitement is real. Today is Friday. I got my Starbucks right next to me. So you best believe I am ready to conquer. I am ready to finish today with a bang. I don't know about you all, but I am most certainly ready to finish this week with a bang. Happy Friday. Okay, Jasmine, good morning. Rella, good morning. Anything? Anyone excited about Friday? Okay, so maybe I'll just talk about okay. Good morning, love, right? Angel, good morning. So I'll just talk about while they're join more likes. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my story. So I started my journey in the online space back in. Thank you so much for tapping that screen. I started my journey in the online space back in December of 2022. That's when I stumbled across. I was desperate. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was just like I was a hot mess. That's all I'm gonna say. I was a hot mess. I had no direction. No idea what to do. Thank you so much, Mia, for my TGIF. Good morning, Bola. Good morning. I had no direction, right? No idea what I was doing, but I jumped into the infamous $7 course. I did high ticket affiliate marketing to be exact for about 8 months. When I noticed it was just money coming out, no money coming in. And I was like, I can't continue this. If I really want freedom, this is not freedom for me. I was like tied down to a business that I had no idea what I was doing, so lost. And right when I'm ready to quit, I stumbled across the MRR space. I was seeing so many moms talking about how successful they've been, how easy it was, how it only took 1 to 2 hours a day. And I was like, I'm going to give this a try. I have to give this a try, right? But it took me a really long time. I sat on the sidelines for 4 months because I was not comfortable. I was like, I don't know. I was already afraid at the fact that I had invested so much money. So I'm like, let me just, continue doing my research. And I try to do my research. I try to do it on my own without the need of investing in a product and a course. And that didn't work out. So after 4 months, and all I was seeing on my For You page was other, digital marketers that had, were being so successful in the MRR space. So I decided to give it a try. So I start my journey. I get ghosted by the creator. still lost, still no direction, still no idea what I'm doing. So then I go and I invest in another, 2 courses. So here I am, 4 months into my digital marketing journey, three courses, still have no idea what to do. So I come out here every single day and I tell you the importance of being in alignment with your product. Okay. So it took me to kind of like really analyze my journey. So I was at the point where I had to take a step back and I had to ask myself, am I going to just quit because I'm not seeing any money in? Or am I just going to try something else that truly works for me, right? And at that point, I didn't know what it was to be in alignment with your product. So my dad has been an entrepreneur like his whole life. So I kind of like sat down with my dad and I was just like so discouraged. And I said, hey, you've had businesses before. At what point do you kind of like quit? Or at what point do you tell yourself, okay, this is not going to work out and I am done, like investing, or I am done putting in the work because this is not working. Okay. So, Billions and Beauty, good morning. So that's when I decided to invest in yet another digital marketing course. That course really changed everything for me. It was truly beginner friendly. I learned how to brand myself. I learned how to market myself. I learned how to come out here without being salesy. I just learned the ins and out, and all those missing steps that I had from my previous courses, I was able to kind of like tie it down with this course. Thank you so much, Mia. Thank you so much, Mia. So that's what I mean with the importance of being in alignment with your product. If you truly, you yourself don't believe in it, guess what? It's going to be really hard for you to come out here and sell the course or sell the product or sell whatever you have. Okay, so that is something that I like to preach about and I like to talk about in this space, okay? And take your time. Please don't compare your journey to other people. Your journey is unique to you. Mike, good morning. Your journey is unique to you. So please embrace it that way. This is a marathon, not a sprint. A lot of people just have this sense of, jumping into the online space and think they're going to be Rubies. Good morning. They think they're going to jump into this space and they're going to be a millionaire instantly. And that's not the case. They almost expect like mandatory to get their investment back. And that's not what it is. And I completely understand. Wealth manager, good morning. I completely understand because I was a beginner once. And I also, when I jumped on, because I was kind of like wheeled in by the income claims that people were making, I thought myself that I was going to see my investment back immediately. Gia, good morning. But that's not the reality. That's not going to happen. But just because that doesn't happen, it doesn't mean that it doesn't work and it's not going to work. It just means that you need to put in the time, you need to put in the work, you need to put in the effort and just wait for the magic to happen. Okay. With all that said, does anybody have any questions for me? Good morning, love. Good morning, George. Good morning. You already made me a millionaire. Oh, did I? Or did I? Hey, can I get some of them coins then? Can I get some of them coins? I absolutely love it. You already know, before I get the session today we are going to be talking about mastering DMs and when and how, right, to handle your DMs. But I'm just going to wait for a little bit more people to kind of like join on that requested this specific live before I get started. But in the meantime, if you have any questions about anything, if you have anything you want to discuss, please do ask away. I feel like this entire week I've been doing teaching, style lives where I have come out here and kind of like broke it down to you. A couple of days ago, I talked about building your persona, right? Your quote unquote, your target audience, right? And then yesterday I spoke about creating compelling content, right? To reach your target audience, to speak directly to your target audience. So you guys request and I deliver. You guys request and I deliver. So today we will be talking about DMs. I'm not a pro at the DMs. I just feel very cringe. DMs is something that I prefer to kind of like, if I'm working one-on-one with a client, the DMs is available for them, for my mentees. And I feel like that's already, because I already built that like trust factor with them. It's easy for me, but it's just, I don't know what it is. I hate cold DMing. I just feel very cringe about all of that. But a lot of these big, Trixie, good morning. A lot of these big creators have been very successful through the DMs, like, because they take their time. So I kind of like had to do a little bit of research and break it down. Emily, good morning, to kind of like come out here and deliver and teach you what I learned. And maybe we can just test it out. Have a trial and error. And if it works, I want you to come and tell me it works. And maybe we could do more of that. Because remember, I'm the type of person that I don't gatekeep. So if you're in my community, we don't gatekeep over here. We share what works, because not everyone's strategy is fit for everyone, right? But if it does, and you don't mind giving it a try, Odalisa, buenos dias, why not, right? It might be the change. It might be the difference. It might be the breakthrough for someone specifically. You know what I mean? So we just come out here and we share what works and what doesn't, and kind of like take it from there. Happy Friday. Another thing that I want to talk about before we get started, right? Before we get started talking about handling the DMs, I want to know what goals were accomplished this week. You already know that I'm going to be super annoying about this, but I don't care. It's Friday. We have to celebrate them. I have to shout you out. I have to celebrate you. What goals did you all accomplish this week? For me, right? I finally made content. Yes. Wait a second. Where's my cheer? Yes, get it, girl. My goal this week was to create a couple of Amazon review videos. I did that. And to go live at least 5 times this week. I did that as well. And one thing I did not do that I had, in my list was to, I finished all of UBC. Stop it. What do y'all do when the mensees jump in your mensees? They not trying to buy my course. Listen. When the mensees jump in your DMs, they not trying to buy my course. Honestly, you know what I do get a lot of, Wealth Manager? My goal was met at work. Hey, okay. You know what I do? If I see a lot of people that jump in my DMs that are trying to, with the men's. Yes, I get it. Listen, the amount of DMs that I get with, do you want a sugar daddy? When I see that, I instantly block. That's how I handle that. I instantly block. I don't have time for that. That is how I handle that. Okay, because I'm not out here looking for a man, right? So I instantly block. Whenever I see messages like that, I block them. I don't respond. I don't even bother saying no. I just instantly block. And I get a lot of those, like a lot. I also get a lot of DMs from people kind of like saying like whenever, and this goes out to you all, because when the scammers are out there scamming and they see that you are doing good or your content is getting the engagement that you want, you're getting, when you start getting there, you're gonna start getting the people that are gonna tell you, hey, how's your journey going? Let's share ideas. Those people don't care and they do not want to share ideas. What are some questions you ask to see if they are serious about buying? Though I don't personally, I don't go and message somebody, but if somebody comments like my keyword on my reels, and I reach out to them on the DMs, and I say, hey, so I see, thank you so much for commenting the keyword, right? If they reach out to you. So if they reach out to me, how I handle that is I ask them, hey, thank you so much for reaching out. I see that you have interest in digital marketing. And I ask questions like, how long have you been in the digital marketing space? Or how long have you been trying to get in the digital marketing space? Or what do you know about the digital marketing space? And I also ask, why do you want to jump into the space? Is it that you want freedom? You want to spend more time with your kids? Like, I kind of like ask for them to kind of like let me know. But as soon as you let them know, adorable me, as soon as you let them know that there's an investment, they leave you on red. So I just ask, like, the message that I sent out, I kind of like ask a couple of questions and let them know that there's an investment in what I do. Some of them let me know, like, is there a payment plan option? Or some of them just literally leave me on red. And I'm okay with that. I'm not going to push them. Because I feel like whenever you're ready, you are going to find the means, right? But back to what I was discussing, you're going to have, Chris, good morning. You're going to have people when you are a beginner that are going to jump into your DMs and are going to tell you that they have made thousands of dollars. Like, they're going to say they're going to exaggerate the amount. They're going to say how in a week or in a month, they were able to generate 10 to 30K through blogging, through email marketing, through whatever it is. Don't listen, please. I'm telling you right now, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Okay. I have been in this space long enough to know that these people don't care. As soon as I see a person tell me, you know what I started to do? When people reach out to me and say, hey, how's your journey going? What courses do you promote? If somebody really wanted to know what courses you're promoting, all they have to do is go in your store. That's number one. Like, it drives me insane. Like, if you're somebody that you're new, I got banana again for nothing. Really, V? For nothing? Good morning. That sounds to me like you did something. Right? So, you know what I mean? They start with what courses? If you are somebody like brand new, right? Like, you have no idea, and you are seeing so many people like promoting courses, and you see that they genuinely have no idea what they're talking about, and they ask you, at that point, that's different. But for that, unless you don't ask questions, like a lot of questions, you're not really gonna know if that's somebody that's trying to pitch something at you or not, you know? I haven't even really been on. That's weird then. That's really weird then. But I'm glad how you always come back with the same name. Because it just makes it easier for me to call you out and say good morning. I know you be trying to sneak in sometimes. Okay, so back to the DMs, right? You get these people that literally tell you, this is the way that I've been handling. As soon as they start with what courses, I let them know. I'm like, these are the courses that I promote. I've been in this space like a year, or a little over a year. So kind of like right off the bat to let them know, like, whatever you're going to tell me, I don't care. Like, I'm good. Right. And I'm like, are you trying to offer me? Are you trying to sell me something? Like, and they're like, oh, whoa. And it's funny because the other day that happened to me, and I told the individual, are you trying to sell me something? Because if you are, I prefer we don't waste each other's time. I don't have time to be going back and forth with you, when I'm trying to run a business. And she was like, no, like, I'm really trying. And listen, we were talking for a couple of days. Like, she was just asking me my strategy, and here I am answering. And then she's like, that's when I tell you, like, these people just making me waste my time, that is very precious. She was like, have you ever looked into blogging? Oh my goodness. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't have time for you. But what I'm saying is, be very careful. Especially when you're a beginner, be very careful, because these people, I don't know how, I have no idea how they find you. Chris, good morning. Like, I can't sit here and tell you, listen, I have no idea how they find us beginners, but they know, and they know what to say to kind of like get you to think. Don't pay attention to that, please, because you are literally going to I've been scammed way too many times in this space. So now I know, now I have my guard up. Now so even the people from Fiverr, even the people from those like freelance job, they be scamming too. So please be very mindful. You know what I mean? So I'm here to let you know to be very mindful, very careful, and for that not to happen to you, okay? Okay, so let me take a sip of my coffee and then I'm gonna get it started. Kelly, good morning. Okay, once again, let me just throw this out there. I am not a pro in DMs. Somebody requested this live, and you already know people request, I deliver. I did my research. I found really good information, and I'm just gonna like really preach. All I ask of you all is to tap that screen. The goal for today is 20K because I feel like this week I just like, how can I say it? This week I showed off this week. I showed off and I showed out for you all this week, okay? So let me just, Marianne, good morning. Okay, so let me just get this started. So again, today we're going to be diving into the hot topic, right? Hot topic of handling leads, handling followers in the DMs, right? You asked and I delivered. So we're going to get started and I'll, start covering, You sure did. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marianne, right? So if you ever wondered how to turn those leads, those DMs into sales, then this session is for you. Let me just say this out there. Not every strategy that I come out here and speak is going to work for everyone, but you have like the stepping stone. I'm already giving you like enough information to kind of like turn it and give it your own personality, your own brand for it to eventually work for you. Okay. So DMs are the bread and butter of your business. Okay, people want to know, they want to like, and they want to trust you. Okay, so good morning, Marisol. Good morning. Blessed Girl too. Good morning. You will be having conversation with most people that purchase from you in the DMs. My comments are being, what are you saying? Odalisa, I am so sorry. What are you trying to say? Yeah, I don't see any comments from you. I don't know why. TikTok is straight up hating right now. Mis comentarios los están bloqueando. Maybe try to write it in Spanish. Maybe try typing it in Spanish and see if that comes through. Okay, this is the first live I see of a digital marketer actually teaching something instead of selling. Anna, that you have come to the right place because that's how I handle my lives. I teach. Especially, thank you so much for the follow. This whole week I've been teaching people. I was hyping you up, period. Yes, hype me up, girl, because you already know if you guys don't hype me up, then I don't even know what to say. Okay, Sarah, thank you so much for the follow. Gilbert, good morning. Okay, so back to it. Okay, messages should be simple, straightforward, and easy to digest, right? That's how she does it. Thank you, Odalisa. Do not word vomit over your potential customer or your lead because this causes confusion. And then they're going to be like, oh, this one is trying to sell me something. Let me go away. I was just saying, right, before I started discussing, I was just saying how, my biggest pet peeve is when somebody tries to act like they care, right? And act like they care about how my journey has been going, when in reality, all they're trying to do is start conversation to try and sell me something. And I don't like that. So if I don't like that, imagine you. I'm sure you won't like that either, right? So once you start getting the traction and engagement that you want, you will be asked the same questions over and over again, okay? People are going to be commenting over and over again as well, the keywords, right? Because you're getting the engagement and the traction that you want. So they want to know what you're doing. So what I want you to do is find a script that you think is going to work for you, okay? Once I started getting people commenting the keywords on my reels, I created a DM script saying thank you so much for commenting the word, whatever the keyword was, freedom. I have been in this online space for a little over a year now. Just to let you know off the back, right? What I do does require an investment of time and money. I let them know. I like to let them know because one, I feel like our time is very precious, especially if you're a mom, if you have a full-time job and you do this as well. So for me, I don't want to be going back and forth with you promising something that is not the reality. I'm going to tell you straight up, there is an investment, right? This does require time and money. And, and if you're not willing to invest in yourself, then this is not going to work, right? So I like to let them know. A lot of people kind of like go back and forth, and a lot of people just like, as soon as you say it requires an investment, they leave you on red. And like I said, I am completely okay with that. That means they're not ready. And eventually when they're ready, they'll come to me. Okay. So create a script that resonates with you, okay? That doesn't sound salesy or desperate. You don't want that to be like, you don't want the message to come out salesy or desperate, okay? You just want to be that, you want that message to be very, have that authority figure, if that makes sense, right? And then you're gonna just paste that, keep tapping that screen, and then you're gonna paste that in a notepad so that every time somebody comments the word, your keyword, or asks for information on what you do, you can go into your notepad, you can copy and paste, right? And just send the message to each person, okay? So that is not only going to save you a lot of time of typing, because before I used to type a different message to every single person, and you can personalize it. You can most certainly copy and paste it. Thank you so much, Simply Passive, for the follow. And you can most certainly personalize it to their needs, right? A tweak a little here and there, but you can most certainly send them that message. It's always going to be the same thing. They want to know what you do. So what are you going to tell them? You're going to tell them, I do digital marketing, maybe explain what digital marketing is, right? But, I feel like it's very important for you to let them know right from the jump that there is an investment required. I don't know. And a lot of people feel this. Kiki, good morning. I have no idea why these people think they're going to start a business without an investment. No entrepreneur started a business from like with $0, right? So you have to be honest, okay? So a lot of them just kind of come back and say, I don't have the money, and I kind of like let them know, right? I completely understand, just to let you know, there are payment plan options, right? You can go at that point, you can let them know there are payment plan options, right? And also remind them that where there's a means, there's a way, okay? There's a way. I remember, and I've been very open to you all about this, when I was in the high ticket affiliate marketing space, I asked my dad for a loan. I asked him because I wanted this to work so bad for me that I asked him for a loan, right? So I am sure that there are people out there that can definitely give you a hand if you really want to jump into it, or if you really want to make it happen, okay? Examples of a pre-made message could be, what is the product in simple terms? You could break it down, because that's another thing. But what product do you have? What product do you recommend? And another thing that a lot of these people, if they comment the keyword on your reels, is for a fact they resonated with you one way or the other. Okay, so they already know. If they commented, is because they're ready. In one sense, they're ready, right? But they also want you to educate them, because they've been in this space. Their algorithm has been throwing them a lot of digital marketers. So you struck out of all the people out there, you struck out the most. So that's why they commented on your post, right? So your business is to serve them, okay? Not sell them. Your business is to serve them. Educate them. They know, they've seen other courses trending. So you can educate them on the course that you truly believe is going to really help them and bring them from A through C. Okay. And also ask them, are you familiar with any of these courses out here? Do you know the difference between MRR and affiliate marketing? You can ask them those questions and see what they know and then educate them. Okay. Who is this going to help? Okay. How has it helped you? Also talk about how that product has helped you. Came back. Hopefully my comments are good now. I see your comment. I see that comment came in. I see that comment came in, Lisa. Okay, so then the direct, then you can most certainly send them sell, not serve. That is a best practice. Sell, not serve. See, I feel the other way around. I serve and not sell. That is best practice. You think so? I don't know. I just rolled the serve, not sell way. And that's been working for me. Again, people should do what works with them. My bad. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay. I'm like, wait. I'm like, I thought we were besties. Okay. So he meant serve, not sell. Okay. Got it. That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. Okay. So again, here's what we're gonna be covering in this live today. When is the best time to DM a lead? And I'm gonna give you an example. I just want to break down what we're gonna be talking about. How to handle different types of leads, new followers, content engagers, etc. Right? What to do when people express interest, they comment a keyword but ghost when you mention the price, right? And last but not least, real life examples and scripts to help you close more sales in your DMs. And can I just say that this is like one thing that I come out here and I tell you all, success is not going to happen overnight. Okay, but once you figure out what works and what doesn't, that's what you want to be doing more of. So when this live is over, right, I want you guys to go practice what I'm going to teach you, okay? And I don't want you to do it. I want you to be very strategic, okay? But let me start and then we can continue. I'll follow along with more at the end. Okay. So keep tapping, y'all. She's dropping gems. Always. Before I start, wait. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Because you know that coffee is going to hype me up too. Okay, so when is the best time to DM a lead? Timing is everything when it comes to sale, unfortunately. DM someone too soon and you might come off pushy, like hands down, right? Way too long and the lead goes cold. Today, I'm going to give you the perfect timing strategy to maximize your responses, okay? How to handle different leads, right? New followers, content engagers, etc. Not all leads are created equally, okay? A new follower is in a different stage of awareness than someone who has been engaging with your content for more months, okay? So I'll break down exactly how to approach different types of leads so your messages land at the right moment with the right person. Julie, good morning. Buenos dias. What to do when people express interest, comment a keyword, but goes when you mention the price. Cassie, good morning, love, right? We've all been there. Like we have all been there. You get a comment like I'm interested or freedom or send me the details. But the moment you share the price or the moment you share there's an investment, they disappear. I'll show you how to handle the situation so you can increase conversion instead of losing potential clients. Girl, I went and got my notebook. Love this. And not for nothing, Sarah, just to let you know, because I have been teaching so much in my lives, what I have been doing is I have been adding, Yolanda, good morning. I have been adding all my lives to my YouTube channel. So you can most certainly write it down, but just know that this live, I am going to save it to my YouTube channel and my TikTok account. You can see my YouTube channel link there, so you can follow me there, and any live that I do that at least I'm teaching something, you can most certainly watch it there. Awesome. Love that, right? So real life examples and scripts to help you close more sales in the DMs. We're not just talking theory today. I'm giving you real conversations and message templates, right? That you can copy, that you can tweak and use immediately to start turning conversions into cash. Once again, I watch a couple of your YouTube. So good. I am so happy. I am so happy you were able to watch a few of them. Anytime I do like a teaching live session, I'm gonna be adding them to my YouTube channel, just so you all know. Okay, so section 1, let's break down when is the right time to DM a lead. Okay, like I said, timing is everything in DMs, right? So let me break it down into 3 types of leads and when to reach out. So lead number 1, a new follower. Best time to DM them within 24 to 48 hours after they follow you. Okay. Why? They're still in discovery mode, checking out your content, and are most engaged. Example message of, getting a new follow. Hey, Odalisa, thanks for the follow. I saw you just joined my page. What caught your eye? Excited to connect. It is completely okay. It is complete. And this right here, this template, this message is something that I am using right now because I am getting so many followers on IG that I have been using this same, what I just read, I have been using myself. And a lot of these people are going to leave you unseen, and that is okay. But a lot of them are going to say, I love your content and I'm just here, just to watch your journey. That is okay. That is okay as well. Okay. So let me repeat that again. Hey, Odalisa, thanks for the follow. I saw you just joined my page. What caught your eye? Excited to connect. Okay. Just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. Okay. Okay, so number 2, content engagers, likes, comments, saves, shares, okay? Anybody that is always engaging with your content, anybody that is always commenting, right? Saves or shares. Best time within a few hours of engagement. Why? They're already active and interested. Example of this, right? Hey, Bola, thank you so much for my bros. Odalisa, hey, Bola, I saw you liked my post about, digital marketing. Are you currently working on, MRR or, teaching other people, whatever it is? Would love to chat. I only do this because a lot of people on IG that comment and engage and save my content is other digital marketers, okay? If that is the case, I don't message them. I respond to their message, and I'm like, if it's something that they found useful, Melissa, good morning. I'll say, I'm glad that resonated with you. I'm glad you found it helpful, whatever it is, right? But I kind of don't reach out to other digital marketers unless they're the ones that reach out to me, if that makes sense. I only do that to people that I know. See, thank you so much for the follow, for a fact that they are not in the digital marketing space, right? Or they probably are fairly new and probably feel lost. Okay. Good morning. So true. So many of my followers are digital marketers on Instagram. You know what I mean? So that's why you need to be mindful of who you're messaging. Okay. So be mindful of that. Number 3, people who watch your stories consistently. Okay. People that are watching your story consistently is because they're keeping an eye on you, right? Is because they're keeping an eye on you, right? So best time after they watch multiple stories, maybe 3 days in a row. Why? Story watchers are warm leads. Let me repeat that again. Anna, thank you so much for the follow. Let me repeat that again. Story watchers are warm leads. They just need a little nudge. I'm not telling you to go, shove a course down their throat. What I'm trying to tell you is to be very mindful, very demure, very classy. You already know, okay? Dang, I'm just now able. Don't worry, Melissa. This is going to be on my YouTube channel and I just got started. So you're good. You haven't missed much, okay? You're good. Okay, let me give you an example. Story watchers are, yes, girl. Now, let me just rephrase that, Odalisa. It could be It could be that you are watching my stories, but you are already in the digital marketing space, right? I'm your mentor. So you always want to know what I'm up to. So that's different. That's different. But I'm talking about people that you know are not in the digital marketing space that are watching you are actually warm leads. Okay, so let me just, so the same thing as constant engagers, right? If you see other digital marketers that are constantly engaging, saving, and commenting on your posts, you don't have to really go message them directly. But if they are a new digital marketer, if they're another mom, right? Because we target moms, right? Then that's when you would that's when you can reach out. Okay. So let me just say, let me just give you an example of these story watchers, right? Hey, Melissa, I noticed you've been watching my stories. Just curious, are you in the Make Money Online or the digital marketing or the MRR space too? Would love to connect. Right? Very simple. You are not selling them anything. You just want to know, are they in the same space too? Right? And they're going to let you know, no, I'm not in this space and I have interest, or yes, I'm a beginner, and your content kind of like gives me inspiration. So you take it from there. Okay. You take it from there. Now, section 2, we're going to dissect how to start and structure a DM convo. Okay. Tap away. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. 1 second. Okay. Starting a conversation the right way is key to building trust and moving towards a sale. Here's my 5-step DM sales formula to guide you, okay? Noemi, buenos dias, love. How's it going, everybody? Please send Noemi some love. Send her some love, some positive vibes. So happy to see you here. So happy to see you here. Yes, Bola and Odalisa are literally hyping me up right now. But I'm sorry, I just had to pause to shout out Noemi, okay? Anyway, so let me just break down the 5-step formula, okay? So step 1, sending so much love and prayers. Yes. See, that's why I love you guys, right? Step 1, you want to build rapport and make it personal. Okay. An example of this, never jump straight to a pitch. You want to start with a warm, engaging message. Okay. So an example, hey, Noemi, I noticed, I love how I'm using like you guys' names on these examples. Okay. Hey, Noemi, I noticed you've been engaging with my posts. I love connecting with people in the digital marketing industry. What's your biggest goal right now? That's an example of building rapport and not selling them something, okay? So you're building that, right? You're getting them comfortable, okay? Oh my God, I love that you guys are sending her positive vibes and love. Absolutely love that. Step 2. And like a really important step here, right? You want to identify their pain points. So you want to asking these open-ended questions to understand what they're struggling with is going to be key. Okay, is going to be key. So an example of this is like, you can say, hey Marisol, what's been the hardest part about starting digital marketing or starting your online business? Whatever it is, you want to fill in the gap right there. Or getting started, okay? Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to ask those open-ended questions to get them to kind of like respond back to you and give you some information. Step 3, provide value first. If you guys know me and if you guys have been joining my lives for a while, you guys know that I over deliver, and my business is to come out here and serve you. And I always say, right, serving over selling any given time, right? And I am okay with giving you guys a lot of free information, okay? Because I want to educate you as much as possible, because guess what's going to happen with that? When you serve someone the right way, you are building that trust factor with them. Okay, so let me just say that, I'm going to grab Cassie for an example. Okay, I have an appointment this morning, so I'm going to go live earlier. Thank you so much, babe. Love you. Have the best day ever. You give out all the gems. You already know, girl. You already know, right? So, Theon, good morning. Right, so Your business is to serve. A lot of people, and I say this all the time, when they become the authority figure in a specific area, subject, whatever, they want to go ahead and sell you something. Okay, they want to go ahead and charge you for their knowledge. I don't do that. I come out here, my lives are to teach you. And guess what? Let's just say, I'm going to just throw this out as an example. Marisol is in the digital marketing space. She's struggling. The course that she has, she's not in alignment with. This is an example, right? And she's not in alignment with. So guess what's going to happen if she decides she wants to invest in something else? Guess who she's going to go looking for? Me. Believe it or not, she's going to go look for me. Why? Because I have come out here and I have served her. So, right? Labori, thank you so much for the follow. So because I have served her, she's going to go ask me, hey, Jadi, I have this product, but I'm struggling. Like I have no direction. Can you just help me out? Can you give me some guidance, right? Or I would love to just jump in a one-on-one call to help me feel unstuck or get unstuck. That is why I tell you guys it is very important for you to serve your audience, okay? So provide value first, okay? Instead of selling, offer a quick tip or resources to build that credibility, to build that authority figure, to build that trust factor. An example of this, right? I totally get it. I totally get where you're coming from, Sion, right? And again, I'm going to use you all as an examples, right? A lot of my clients felt the same way before trying SWC. You want to plug in your product or UBC or, whatever your product is, you want to throw it in there. One tip that helped them was, and then you want to provide the value, how beginner friendly that was, right? How it really taught them from A to C, how it really taught them to brand themselves, how it really taught them to sell, how it really taught them to be successful in this space. So you want to throw in that part right there. You want to throw it in there. Okay. Step 4. Softly transition into your offer. Instead of saying buy now, lead them to the solution. An example of this, it could be it sounds like you want to, drop your offer in there. It could be whatever product you have, all right? It sounds like your offer could be a great fit for you. Would you like to hear how it works? Or would you like to learn more about it? Okay. So you're going to come to me and you're going to tell me I'm struggling. I have been in this space. I have this course right here, but I feel very overwhelming. So now I'm going to come with the pitch. Okay. Let's say it sounds like UBC could be a great fit for you. Why? Because it's truly beginner friendly. Would you like to hear, more information about it? Or would you like to see a little sneak peek on the course? You see what I mean? You're not selling them anything. You're just educating them. And at that point, if they tell you, no, I don't want to invest in anything else right now, I completely understand and I respect that. Okay. Whenever you're ready, I will be here to give you guidance. That's all. Leave it like that. Step 5, call to action that feels natural. Got it, right? Radical. Call to action that feels natural. Offer a next step that doesn't feel pushy, right? You remember how I just said, right? If they tell you, I'm not ready to jump into that offer for whatever it is, it could be that, they don't want to invest. It could be whatever it is, right? You want to say an example of this. I can send over more details if you're interested. And if you want me to continue breaking it down to you, I can most certainly do that. You heard my homegirl. Keep tapping that screen, period. Okay. So that was section 2 on how to start and structure a DM conversation, okay, that don't sound like that you are shoving a course or your product down people's throats, okay? Section 3, we are going to dive in, dig deep a little bit more on what to do when leads ghost after hearing the price or after hearing that your product, there is an investment, okay? Why people ghost after the price? They don't understand the full value yet, okay? Thank you so much for the follow, right? They weren't fully convinced for them. It didn't convince them, right? They're afraid of making the wrong investment. That right there, the being afraid of making the investment is something I hear a lot. And it doesn't help that the economy is so bad right now that people don't feel comfortable, like I said, with just throwing money at you, okay? And they need more time, but don't want to say no directly, okay? So how we're gonna bring them back? How are we gonna really gain that trust from them, right? To get them to kind of like start thinking about it, okay? So how to bring them back. Option one, you want to reiterate the transformation. Okay. I don't want none of you. Anybody that jumps in my lives, you know that, I don't teach you to come out here to freaking sell and shove products down people's throats. I don't teach you that, right? I tell you to be very mindful, okay? Exactly. People are scared to spend on grocery. Exactly. That was exactly, Odalisa, perfect example. But when you were ready, you had no hesitation, right? You had no hesitation because I had already built that trust-like factor. I don't think I ever pressured you into getting anything, right? I always educated you, and that is the difference. Okay, you want to reiterate the transformation. So I'm going to use an example. Hey, Marianne, I totally get it. Most people hesitate at first, but once they saw, and you want to point out the results there, they knew it was worth it. It could be once they saw, a sneak peek inside the products, they saw it and they knew right there it was worth it. Want me to share how it worked for them? And if they said yes, then you break it down a little bit more for them, okay? So option two, offer a payment plan or an incentive, right? So I completely understand budget concerns. I get it. The economy is so bad. That's why I offer, and then you want to let them know that these courses all come with payment plan options, right? Whatever it is, and let them know what payment plan options are available. Klarna, Afterpay, PayPal Pay Later, whatever it is, or custom payment plans. Would that make it easier for you to start? Because the time is now more than ever. You know what I mean? You're not being pushy, but you're educating them. Thank you so much for my rules, right? And then option three, friendly check-in, okay? So let me see who else's name I'm going to use as an example. I already used Marisol, already used Noemi, Chris. Okay, Chris, let's use Chris. Okay, hey, Chris, no pressure, but I just wanted to check in. Are you still interested, or would you like to chat about any concerns? Okay, so right there, you're just checking in on them. You're checking in on them. You're not being pushy. You're not reselling them. And at that point, if they respond and still let you know that they still have concerns, you just very mindfully let them know, I completely understand. Just know that I am here for whenever you're ready. Thank you. That is a good idea with the car. You know what I mean? That's all you have to do. And you right there, you're not being at all pushy. Okay, so now let's break down in section 4, examples and role plays. Because I just feel I am the type of person that I can see a video, right? You can teach me something, but it kind of clicks when I see an example. So of course, I am going to give you examples to kind of simplify it a little bit more. But first, I need a sip of my coffee. You guys are probably laughing. Okay. Good morning, Saminia. Okay, so someone comments scenario number 1. Someone comments a keyword but ghosts after the price. This is like at the top of the list because it happens so frequently. The problem, they initially showed interest but vanished after you mentioned the price. Solution, re-engage by emphasizing the value, the benefits, and offering additional context. So I'm going to give you an example of this DM, okay, of how you're going to handle that. Okay, so I need more names. So let me just pull up my list here. Okay, so, hey, Jolanda, I know you were interested in SWC 2.0. Totally understand if you have questions. Just wanted to check in and see what's holding you back. Happy to chat. Right there, you're not pressuring her. You're just checking in, and you're just letting her know, okay, I'm here. If you have any more questions, whatever it is, I am here to support you. Okay. So that's scenario 1. If they completely ghost you after you let them know that they're surprised. Scenario 2, someone engages but isn't sure if they need your product, if they need your offer, okay? So the problem, they're uncertain if your offer is actually right for them or the solution to their pain. The solution, ask about their current situation, and you want to highlight how your offer is going to solve their problem, their pain points, right? How it's going to help them get to their desires. So you're going to be like, okay. Example of this DM. Hey, Anna, I get that making a decision can feel overwhelming. What's your biggest goal right now? Maybe I can help clarify how UBC fits your needs. Okay. B, good morning. How's it going, love? Marta, good morning. That's simple. That's simple. You want to simplify it that simple for them. Okay. Scenario number 3, this is when someone says they can't afford it. And this one, please pay close attention to this one because we get this a lot. We get this a lot. I don't know what, and people are, it's not that they can't afford it. It's just they are afraid of making the investment. Okay. So what is their problem? The price is the main objection. So the solution is that you're going to offer payment plans, remind them of long-term benefits, and reframe the investment. Okay, so an example DM of this could be, hey, Radical Designs, I totally get the budget concern. That's why I offer payment plan options through Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, PayPal, Pay Later, custom payment plan options. Would that make it easier for you to jump on and stop hesitating? And then maybe you can even throw in a little bit of educational information in there. Just so you know, Ashley, good morning. Gotti, good morning. The digital marketing space is going to be worth billions by 2026 and trillions by 2030. So now more than ever, you want to start. And then if you want to add a little bit more to personalize the message, just say, I get why you're so afraid, because I was in your shoes when I started my journey. And let me tell you, I sat on the sidelines for so long, and I don't want the same thing to happen to you. Okay? Because once you do get started, you're going to wish you started sooner. Period. Right there, they're not going to shut you down right away. They're going to think about it. They're probably going to say, hey, okay, well, let me see if I can get approved to one of the payment plan options. But they're going to take action. Or maybe they're going to say, okay, let me just see if I can come up or save the money, whatever it is. But that right there, that personable message is going to make them think instead of, them shutting you down right now and saying, I just can't afford it. Right there, you're giving them that hope. So right there, they're going to be like, okay, let me think about it. Okay. So that's where being very personable is very important. Scenario number 4, someone asks for more details but doesn't commit. I get a lot of this. So what is the problem? They're interested, but they're hesitant. The solution, provide key details and ask a direct but low pressure questions to kind of like speak on their pains and their struggles so that you can kind of like wheel them in. So example of this could be, hey, Ashley, I sent over all the details on SWC 2.0. Do you have any questions? I'd love to help you decide if this is the right fit for you. Okay, so you want to keep it very simple. And they're probably going to respond and say, yeah, I see there's a lot of modules in there. I'm interested, but I'm just like, I'm so afraid. And you want to remind them, I get that making an investment on yourself is scary. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that this does require time and commitment. Okay, Sandy, good morning. It does require time, and be very honest about how this is not going to take 1 to 2 hours a day. It's going to take how many hours they are able to dedicate. Okay. And consistency is going to be very important in this space, and mindset overall, very important as well. Okay. So scenario number 5, someone is interested, but keeps delaying the purchase. Okay. So problem, they have FOMO, fear of missing out, but aren't taking action. The solution, use scarcity and reasons for them to act now. So you want to just throw in that sense of urgency to get them to react. So An example could be, hey Janine, I know you're excited about SWC 2.0. Just a heads up, spots are filling up fast. Whoever grabs, SWC 2.0, they get a personalized one-on-one call with me. But this is just for the first couple of clients, or they get a bonus, whatever you can pair that with to kind of like give them that FOMO to just jump on. Do you want to lock in your spot before it's gone? That's the people that are delaying the purchase, that for a fact are ready to invest, but they're just delaying. They're delaying. How do you reach out to people that has grabbed your freebie? The people that grab your freebie, here's the difference. When you need to have like a campaign, an email campaign that goes out to the people that grab your freebie. If you don't have an email campaign, it's going to be tough to kind of like get them to engage with you. So that's what I do. And for the longest time, I did not have that set up. I had a freebie with no email campaign. So I say your freebie should have between 5 to 7 or even 10 emails that follow after that freebie, educating them on your products. I need to actually go and update my email campaign to make it a little bit more personable and change things up, because I feel like my journey has changed. So I kind of like want my emails to kind of like reflect what, like my journey now, if that makes sense. So after they grab your freebie, your first email is going to be, thank you so much for my freebie. Here it is. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. Here's your freebie. You maybe in 2 days, you want to reach out to them and ask them how it's going. Did they learn anything from your freebie? Do they want to simplify, do they need to have any information? Invite them to either join you live or watch your content to see how your journey is going, right? 2 days after, you want to just check in, do another check-in email. Say, I decided to jump in the online space because I was tired and point out, hello from FYP. Hello, Elevator Queen. Hey. Right, Juanita, good morning, right? And you want to do a check-in, but also highlight how your journey has been going. Tisha, good morning, and why you decided to jump into this space. It could be that you were tired of living paycheck to paycheck. It could be that you were burnt out. Whatever it is, you want to make it personable. Good morning, love, right? And then a couple of days after that, maybe 3 days after, that's where you want to throw in your offer. You want to throw in your other offers or your high ticket offer. Hey, I noticed that, a couple of days ago or last week, you grabbed my freebie. I hope you learned the basics of what digital marketing is. If you are ready to take your journey to the next level and start, and then that's where you add your offer in there, whatever your course is, drop it in there. If you have any questions, and also provide the freebie. All these courses have sneak peeks. So maybe drop it in there as a PDF for them to take a look at it, right? So then 3 days later, you want to go ahead and email them again and say, hey, did you take a chance to look at the sneak peek I send you on your actual offer? Lisa, thank you so much for the follow, right? You want to simplify it for them, right? And then 3 days after, right, you want to let them know, hey, if they still haven't taken action, listen, when I tell you, thank you so much for the follow, they're watching you. They're watching you. They're paying attention. They're reading the emails, right? It's just a matter of time. Let's see. Do you have paid ink pink? Do you mean paid ink? Do you mean paid ink like the envelope writing? Yes, I do. If that's what you mean, yes, I do. If that's what you're talking about. Yes, I do. It's in my store. I do. And that's another thing I do on the side as well. So that's exactly how you want to make sure you kind of like simplify it. Everyone that has a freebie, the reason for the freebie, Emma, good morning, is for you to convert those leads into clients. But if you don't have an email campaign, it's going to be hard. Okay, because guess what's going to happen? They're going to sign up for someone else's freebie. Thank you so much, Emma, for my heart me. They're going to sign up for someone else's freebie, and that freebie is going to have an email campaign. So now it's just a matter of who they resonated with the most. Okay, so just please keep that in mind. Brian, good morning. Okay, so everyone, please make sure you have an email campaign after your freebie. It could be 5 to 7 messages. How do you do email? What store do you have? What store do you have? Good morning. What store do you have so that I can kind of like, I have a Stan Store, and Stan Store has an email flows section. Beacons, thank you so much, Brian, for my rose. Beacons also has a email flow that you can set up. So what you want to do is right under your freebie, you can, let me just pull up my Beacon store, because I also have a Beacon store, so that I can kind of like give you guidance. One second. So let me just pull up my freebie in my Stan Store, and then so I can tell you exactly. I need to see so that I can give you the guidance. Okay. Edit products. Order bump, limits, overall, review section. Please hold. Please hold. Maya, thank you so much for the follow. Where is the LinkedIn bio marketing? Okay, right here. So when you go to Beacons, right, there is a section. There's home, there's link in bio, there's products, there's marketing. Under marketing, they have email broadcast. So this is like an email broadcast is an email that you're gonna send out on the spot, like a newsletter, one-time email, right? So this is good. Email broadcast is for, you know, if maybe you're doing a promotion, maybe you are you have a coupon for one of your products. So you want to send out to anyone that has signed up for your freebie. You want to send them an email, kind of letting them know, hey, this course is on sale right now, or this product is on sale right now. Grab it now, whatever. So that's what email broadcast is, to send an email just like right on the spot. Now for the email automation, for the email campaign, you want to go to email automation under marketing. Okay, so when you select new automation, is gonna ask you, right, do you wanna set up something instantly, and then you wanna tie that back to your freebie, okay? So that's how you would set up the email flow, if that makes sense, inside Beacon. So once again, in case you didn't get it, under Beacons, you wanna go to marketing, and then you wanna do email automation, okay? Okay, so let me just continue with the DMs. I'm sorry for the sidetrack, but I have to answer any questions that come in. So scenario number 6, a lead says they want to buy but disappear before paying, right? Problem, they were ready but didn't follow through. Solution, follow up with a friendly reminder. So now I'm going to say, hey, Odalisa, just checking in. I know life gets busy, but I wanted to remind you that your spot for UBC is still open. Need any help finalizing? Okay, so sometimes, you know, they get life be lifing, so they kind of like forget, oh my God, you know, I thought it went through, or whatever it is, and they can elaborate, and that could be, you're right there, you're not being pushy, you're just following up to make sure they follow through with the conversion, okay? Kylie, good morning. Okay, so the last scenario that I have, when someone says they will think about it, but never comes back. Santi, good morning. Okay, so the problem, they're unsure but don't want to say no. The solution, you want to address concerns and offer an incentive. Okay, so let me just give you an example of this. Hey, Tisha, totally respect you wanting to think about it. What's one thing you like to clarity on? I'd love to help. Right there, you're not selling them, right? Right there, you're trying to serve them. You're trying to educate them so that they can feel comfortable, right? In jumping in without having to think too much about them. Because if they think too much about it, they're going to turn into cold leads. Okay, so section 5, we're going to follow up. This is going to be like a follow-up strategies to get you to close the sales once you get them interacting, or once you get them really engaged in your DM. So when and how often to follow up? 24 hours, 48 hours, 1 week. When is the right time? There's really no really perfect timing, right? So you need to play it by scenario. So hey, Noemi, just checking in. Any thoughts on SWC 2.0? No rush, just wanted to see if you had any questions, right? So they signed up for your freebie. They asked you about the information. You educated them, but they're like at a standstill. So you just want to know, do they need more information, or did they decide that this is not? And some of them are going to tell you, you know what, like, I'm not ready to make the commitment right now. And that's okay. You just kind of like want to leave it as it is. How to create urgency without feeling pushy. So I'm going to say, hey, Bola, quick heads up. The SWC promotion is closing soon and I hate for you to miss out. Let me know if you need help deciding. Okay. About to get the SWC course. Wish me luck. Good luck. All I'm going to say is that SWC is amazing. That's all I have to say. So you're not going to have any regrets. I absolutely love it. So using a personalized message instead of generic reminders, right? Like I said, you want to be very personable. So an example could be, hey, Chris, I remember you mentioned struggling with, and you want to add their pain points. Just wanted to check in. Would love to help you find a solution. Okay. So to wrap it up, I'm going to talk about, obviously, mistakes to avoid in the DMs. Okay, so big no-nos. Danielle, good morning. But before, I am going to be taking a sip of my cafe, right? Keep tapping that screen. Exclusive Nate, yes, hands down, SWC is amazing. They stay in their own lane, so you are absolutely going to love it. Using a copy pasted sales script with no personalization. Oh my goodness. Okay, mistake. Sending the same generic message to every lead without any customization. One of the differences, if you know how I told you earlier on in the session how copy and paste a script that works for you to test out, but make it personable to every individual. What I mean with copy and paste is that so you don't have to constantly type the same thing all over again, because these messages are going to be almost exactly the same because you are going to be targeting your persona, right? So they're going to be the same. Okay. But it's just like making it a little bit personal by adding something so that they feel seen and heard. Okay. So that is what I mean by adding that personalization. Okay. So example of what not in capital letters to do. Hey, I help people make money online. Are you interested? What? What? Right there. I'm going to be like, oh, hells no. This person right here just wants my money. Get out of here, right? This person right here just wants my money. So a better approach to this would be, hey, Odalisa, I saw you're interested in SWC 2.0's current offer. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to making money online? Would love to hear your thoughts. And right there, they're going to see that you took the time to reach out. You're not being pushy, right? You're not trying to shove something down their throat. So they're going to be like, okay. And maybe they're going to feel comfortable in sharing, MJ, good morning, exactly their feelings or their thoughts. Okay. So this is example number 1. Now, example number 2, being too aggressive in your pitch. So mistake, pushing your product too hard before building that rapport. So example of what not to do. Hey, you need this program. It's the best on the market and I'm offering it at a discount today only. Ready to buy? What? Like, did you just hear how aggressive that sounded? Did you guys hear how aggressive that message sounded? There's no way I'm going to buy when you just like pressured me because I'm feeling pressured now. Okay. So a better approach to that could be, hey, Tanya, I saw you're working on, and you want to add whatever their goal is. Trish, good morning. On whatever goal it is, have you been looking for strategies to help with that? I have a few tips that might be helpful. Okay, instead of just saying like I have this course that is really gonna, speak on your pain points, whatever it is, right there. We don't need the pressure. We don't pressure here. Okay, we serve. So Another example is ignoring objections instead of addressing them. Remember how people, they want to be seen, they want to be heard. So you want to be very strategic about that. So an example of this could be the mistake is not acknowledging a lead's concern and moving straight to the close, moving straight to like, once again, shoving that product down their throat. That is something that we don't want to do. Okay, so example of what not to do would be the lead. I don't think this is the lead sending you this message. I don't think I have the time for this right now. And you're going to be like, okay, but this offer won't be around forever. You should really sign up today. No. No, 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 no. Almost at 20K. So a better approach is going to be, instead of you saying, okay, but this offer, instead of you saying that and being so aggressive, what you can say is, hey, Odalisa, I totally understand how busy life gets. I get it, okay? Can't touch this. Good morning. I totally understand how busy life gets. That's why I design, thank you so much for my heart, me. That's why I design, and you want to drop in your offer to be flexible and easy to implement, even with a packed schedule. Would you like to hear how others have made it work with limited time? Okay. Good morning, Simone. And maybe great morning to you, friend, and everybody. Welcome back, right? And you want to drop in there how you have been able, or maybe the success story from other people, right? Thank you so much, Mia, for my TGIF. Or maybe you want to drop what other people are saying. Remember to personalize. I cannot stress this enough. When you personalize, people pay attention to you. But when you are just like trying to be very aggressive, that's not gonna work. Okay, so hey, Odalisa, I totally understand. You know, I've been there. I get it. I understand what is to be busy. And maybe if you're a mom, you can say, I'm a mom. You know, I'm a mom, so I get it. I work a full-time job and I do this on the side, right? And maybe throw in how you make it work, and what are your tips to kind of make it work. Because when you give them strategies, when you show them, right, and prove to them and give them examples on how they make it work, they listen, right? They listen and they start visualizing themselves in that. Okay, if she could do it, right? Okay, she's a mom. She works a full-time job. She's having health issues and she still makes it work. And maybe showcase how you have been able to make it work. Let them know. Thank you so much for my TV. Right? And let them know, hey, you know, I used to make excuses for myself as well and tell myself that this was not going to work for me. But either I find the time to make it work, right? Or I was going to sit in the same situation. As soon as you break that down and say, but I was not willing to sit on that same situation, they're going to say, okay, no, I don't want to be in the same situation. I no longer want to live paycheck to paycheck. You're really going to open up that door of opportunities where they're going to start visualizing. You want to get them to the point that they start visualizing in what you are preaching. Okay, be very delulu. I'm not telling you here to lie, because I don't say that. Be very delusional. Start visualizing. Okay, start letting them know what you sacrifice. Thank you so much for my team bracelets. Let them know what you had to sacrifice to make sure that your business is working. Okay, whatever it is, let it be that you stop going out. Let it be that you stop, hanging around with your family. Those were all things that I had to sacrifice to make sure that I was committed in my business. It was either that or I was going to continue crying about my situation. So are we going to take action, or are we just going to sit on the sidelines and whine and complain and not take action? Okay, I tried going on Canva to make a picture to put on and I couldn't make one. Okay. Let me tell you, Sian. Okay, I'm going to simplify this for you. If you go in my YouTube channel, there is a video where I walk you through step by step on creating the background. 20K loading, period. So if you follow that tutorial, I teach you, I think it's like 3 or 4 ways to make, guys, no, go look at my video. Go look at my video. Like the video is step by step on creating the background in Canva. Okay, like I teach you a very simple way. I teach you if you want more things, like when I'm talking about I'ma watch, when everything from using the elements to adding the words, everything. For anyone that has watched that video, if it was really good, if it was easy to follow, can you please drop it in the comments? It's an excellent YouTube. I watched it and made notes. Oh my God, Marianne, thank you so much. Yay, 20K. Yes, that YouTube is very detailed. Yes, so I just want to make sure. So I don't want you struggling, because if you just grab and put, my YouTube channel with that specific video on your phone and then go grab your laptop and create it with me, you can most certainly do it. You can most certainly do it, because I simplified it and I didn't rush through it either. I took a step by step. Okay. Last but not least, my last to wrap it up, my last things DM to avoid. Giving up too soon after the first message. Okay, so mistake, not following up after a lead doesn't respond. Okay, so hey, hola Lisa, just checking in. Are you interested? No respond, and that's it. That's it. I don't have laptop. I tried on my phone. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Okay, so just watch it on your phone and take notes and then go try doing it. And you can always go back. You can maybe switch screens to kind of like take you step by step. You can do that as well. Okay. So a better approach would be, after you send them that message and they don't respond. So it could be, hey, Sian, I know life gets busy. I just wanted to check in and see if you had any thoughts on SWC 2.0. No rush, just here to help. Okay. So the second follow-up, it could be 1 week later, right? Hey, Sian, I remember you were looking for ways to make money online because you were seeking financial freedom. I have free resources that might help. Want me to send them over? And right there, maybe you can guide them to sign up for your freebie. Okay, they can most certainly sign up for your freebie and learn. And you want to make sure that your freebie, don't be like me, please. I had a freebie that was like 100 pages long. Okay, like, do not be like me. You want your freebie to be like straight to the point and not too overwhelming. Okay. And then I had to think about it, because I'm like, damn, I don't like to read. Like, I don't have time to sit down and read. So you need to think about it. You need to put yourself in that situation. Are you going to sit down and read an 100-page guide? No, maybe look for something that is like maybe 15, maybe the most, maybe 20, 25 pages, like maybe. And I feel like that's a lot. You want to keep it as simple as possible. That's why I switched it now. And now I have like a digital marketing checklist on how to start, right? From, educating yourself, picking your niche, understanding your target audience. Very, very, very simple. That's exactly what you want. Something easy to digest that will kind of like give them that opportunity if they have interest, if they still want to like jump into it. Okay. So that was everything on handling the DMs. If you missed it, if you jumped on late, this video, I will be sure to add it to my YouTube channel if you missed it, but I feel like that was very helpful. So now you kind of like have an idea on how to handle your DMs, how to handle with real examples on what to say, right? On what to say when you get new followers, when is the right time to like engage with them. I am so glad to hear that. I am so happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. You are most welcome. You already know, you guys asked and I delivered. So with all that said, I am going to be on another maybe 10 minutes. Any questions? This was great as usual. You are most welcome. Any other questions for me? Yes, I'm going to have to head to YouTube for replay. Of course. And you probably are going to have to kind of like skip the first maybe 15 minutes that I was just like kind of talking about my story, which is what I've been doing, right? Thank you, because this was, yes, I know. I this one was for you. So make sure you do. It's going to be no later than tonight, because it does take a while to load it, but it will be there no later than today. Really good. Thank you. You are always helpful. I haven't had sales. And listen, and it's okay that you haven't had any sales. It is okay. I want you to focus on serving. Okay, I want you to focus on serving. Okay, when you serve, the magic will eventually happen. Okay, let me just repeat that again. When you serve, the magic will eventually happen. And when you focus too much on making money, you forget to serve. And you come out here being extremely pushy. Okay, you come out here being extremely pushy, and we don't want that. And I am telling you from experience, because that's all I used to do at the beginning of my journey was sell, sell, sell. And I never really took the time. I like that mindset. Yes. And but this is, I'm telling you this because I have experienced that. Okay. Serve rather than sell. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. Your business, like I preach, is to serve. Okay, is to build those connections, is to ask those questions, is to come out here and tell your story. Maybe talk about one thing that I didn't do that I want you guys to do if you are new is bring people on a journey. Like every week, maybe on a Friday, I want you to have like a check-in reels. And what is a check-in reels? You're gonna have, it could be you in the background, it could be you doing whatever, but the text on screen is gonna be day 15 in your digital marketing space, right? So your every week is going to be exactly the same, but the only numbers changing are the numbers on the right. Day 15, 15 followers, right? And then next week is going to be 100 followers, right? Leads 0. Next week leads could still be 0, but it doesn't matter. It's the fact that you are still showing up for your business and you are bringing people on a journey. You are bringing people on a journey. Okay. I did not do that. Okay. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. 1,000%, Noemi. Yes, I want to do it the right way because I don't feel like I'm being pressured to. I want people. Exactly. My mind kept trying to discourage me. My post got 52 views. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's. Listen, Randall. Good morning. Another thing that I used to stress a lot about was focusing too much on the views. Right? The minute I posted a video that I knew for a fact was going to blow up and I didn't get the engagement that I wanted, or my account is flagged. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Okay. That's not what it is. Sometimes videos don't perform well, and that is okay. And I don't know why it is with TikTok that the stupidest, and I have to say it, May, thank you so much for the follow. The stupidest videos are the ones that go viral, not the videos that you're actually educating, that you are actually being helpful. Those are not the videos that go viral. Okay. So unfortunately for us, right? Unfortunately for us, that just means that we need to work a little harder. It took me almost a year. I kid you not. And can I just say that, the same thing is not going to happen to you. The same thing is not going to happen to you. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I just need you to understand that it's okay. But it took me almost a year to get the engagement that I wanted from TikTok. My videos for the longest time, and I'm talking about, I was consistent every single day. I was posting at least one video a day, right? And I was still in the 200s, 300s view. But look at my videos now. Look at my videos now, right? They're not, in the thousands, right? But they're getting more traction. They're getting more engagement. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. Why? Because I never gave up on myself. I never I stopped focusing on the views and I just started focusing on serving and making sure I was showing up. And right, Odalisa, it is unfortunate. It be the stupidest videos that go viral. And then those people, and another thing is, why would you want to go viral, right? Why would you want to go viral with people that you know are not going to engage and give you the engagement? I prefer to just sit my ass, here, take it slow, take it easy, and still have that one-on-one interaction with people that go viral. And then I'm all over the place and I have no idea what to do with myself. Are we supposed to put hashtags? I don't know. Hashtags were a big thing before. I see a lot of people posting without using hashtags and their videos are still doing good. So I feel like they're not as, that much of a big deal anymore. I do use hashtags in my videos. So, if you go on the search engine and you type in digital marketing, look at the videos that come up at the top, right? And look at the hashtags that they are using, and any of the hashtags that kind of like resonate with you, use those hashtags. Okay, and see if they work for you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going because you're my online. Oh my God, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. And like I said, I come out here every day, right? Not every day, at least six days out of the week. I even go live Saturdays. Last week I didn't because I had too much going on, right? But maybe tomorrow, depending on my day and on my son's training schedule, I can jump on, and it could be more like a freestyle where I'm gonna show up and kind of like answer any questions that you guys have. It won't be a style because I feel like I've been teaching all week. So tomorrow I'll just come on. My camera is going to be on, and depending if I'm ready or not that early in the morning, and kind of like educate you or answer any questions. Thank you so much. Thank you for my confetti. I love you. You love your videos. You don't know how many times I was going to give up. No, we're not giving up. We don't give up here. 25K. Jolie, good morning. How's it going? You're doing a great job of educating. I love it. Thank you so much. Wow. See, that's why I appreciate you guys, because just like I root for you guys and I show up for you guys show up for me as well. But like I said, right, no giving up on this side of town. A lot of us just like give up way too soon, and we don't right when we're getting ready to just like hit that breakthrough. I need to learn how to do lives. I make original. Oh my God, that's amazing. Let me see how many followers you have. Oh, you have enough followers, so you can most certainly go live. So you see when you click the camera feature in the bottom, right? It's going to give you an option to either create a video or record yourself. And then to the right, oh yeah, we can most certainly try to get to 30K. I would love that. I need to get off at 9 because my first meeting starts at 9. So, it has like the live. It has the live button. Once you click on that, it kind of like opens up the live for you to go live. And maybe you could do like live music. That's amazing. That's so cool. Yes, I haven't gone live. I don't know what to say. Okay. First of all, ma'am. I am 1000% gonna call you out, and you have way more followers than me. Like I don't know why you are not taking advantage of that. You should. Okay, because you would get engagement. I want you to do yourself a favor, and I want you to take going live very serious. I was just talking about this yesterday. When you don't know what to say on live, all you have to do is write a couple of bullet points, right, on things that you can talk about. A lot of people have no idea what digital marketing is. Educate them on what digital marketing is. Let them know, right, that the digital marketing industry is going to be worth billions by 2026 and trillions by 2030. Right there, you are educating them, right? Let them know, right? Talk about your course. Talk about, how you have SWC. Talk about why you like SWC, right? Why out of all the courses you decided to start with UBC. I want you to talk about where were you before you got started. Okay, it could be that you were broke. It could be that you were living paycheck to paycheck, or you are still living paycheck to paycheck. So you got tired of sitting on the sidelines watching people being successful, so you decided to jump on and seek that financial freedom. When I tell you that the things that you can absolutely talk about going live are endless. And one thing I do want to say is that it's going to be very cringe for a while, but then all that goes away. It's going to be very cringe. It's going to be, you're going to be scared. But if you go ahead and create a faceless background and you do it faceless, it's going to be that much easier for you to show up and do the live. You know what I mean? So Please do not overthink it. And that goes for everyone here. You have to do it. It took me way too long. You will see success way faster than I did if you just listen to everything that I come out here and I tell you. You just have to do it. Okay, let's see. I love the cringe word. Like they say, post the cringe, you know, just like with your videos, you're gonna sometimes, you know, the certain type of videos that you come up and you post, you're gonna feel cringe about those types of videos, but you just have to do it because like I said, your audience is out there waiting for you to show up for them. I'm going to do a faceless live tonight to promote my community. Oh my God, yes. Yes. And let me tell you, a lot of my mentees, Mama Shay, good morning. A lot of my mentees, as soon as they started going live, right? As soon as they started going live and building those connections, they have been able to make their investment back. People love honesty and being real and imperfect. Exactly. We are not supposed to be perfect, okay? We are not, let me just repeat that again. We are not supposed to be perfect. We are not going to know everything all at once. But what I'm telling you is that you will most certainly get there. Okay. Any questions? Any other questions for me? Any other questions? Just do it. Just like I say, just post the content. The same thing is just do the live. Let me know so I can jump on to see you. I love that. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Like I said, it's just a matter of time. If you focus for your business, like I said, right? My mentees, that the minute I told them I can't follow anyone right now, I'm in TikTok. Be very mindful. You don't want to be going in there. I'm so inspired. I decided to bring more value and going live to teach today. Oh my God, Sarah, I am so happy to hear that. It's my other channel, but I will tag you for sure. Oh my God, Sarah, I'm so happy to hear that you're inspired. Like I said, right? When you focus, and a lot of people, can I say that a lot of people just see it as in, you're probably going to be told that you give too much value out for free. Luhan Hustle, good morning. Thank you for the follow. A lot of people are going to tell you that you give out too much value for free and that it's okay. Because one thing I need to understand, one thing I need you all to understand, that if you really want, tell Embola, if you really want this business, have an amazing day, Chris. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you want your business to be long-term, building that strong community is going to be everything. It's going to be everything. You want people to praise you when you're not in the room. Okay. And I have been able to build that. Oh my God, I love Jody. Like, I learned this from Jody, you know, like she's amazing. Like I was stuck and thanks to her, like, I don't feel stuck anymore. That is exactly what you want. That is exactly what you want. You want to build that for yourself. You want to build that for your business. And let me tell you, you are going to be unstoppable. That's why I don't care. You know, when these big creators tell me like, you give too much out for free, like you need to be a little bit more like, you know, like that authority figure. And you need to start charging for the knowledge that you know. I'm against that. And I'm against that. You know what? Because my success will come when it's the right time. Okay, let me just repeat that again. My success will come when it's the right time for my success to come. My business is to come out here and serve you, and I am okay with that. Okay, you know what one thing I would not be okay with, telling you guys something that is not, misleading you, coming out here and lying. I am not okay with that. I would not be able to sleep at night if I were to do that. Okay, you don't even understand how much excitement in my soul I get when I can truly come out here and serve you. And let's just say you're really struggling with something and you came into my live, you found me, and then you're like, oh my God, I am so inspired. I'm going to do this. That is why I do what I do. Okay, my success will come when it's the right time for it to come, period. Yeah. And be very delusional. I teach my community to be very delusional. Very, very delusional. I teach you to visualize the life that you want to live, because when you visualize the life that you want to live and you start just envisioning yourself at the beach, being very mindful, traveling, it's going to make you push harder to make things work, to make sure you're showing up for your business. Okay. So that was me ready to give up until I found you. Exactly. So now you're not going to give up. So that's exactly what you want to teach your audience. Okay, that it will happen for them as well. I get so much energy from it. Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you. And I do it with love, right? And I do it with love, but now I'm ready to shine. Exactly. And like I said, right? 2025 is the year for us to see success. Oh my God, Amarilis, good morning. Yes, Bola, thank you so much, right? So 2025 is the year for us to be unstoppable, for us to just make shit happen. But you cannot make anything happen if you are not putting in the work. So I need you, yes, live comfortably on my own terms, period. So I need you to shake that off. I need you to shake off that self-doubt. I need you to shake out those limiting beliefs. And I need you to show up for you. Show up for you. Okay, show up for you, because nobody is going to show up for yourself more than you can, period. Okay, so like I said, if you missed the live, I will be adding it today to my YouTube channel, so like that you can go ahead and watch the replay and kind of like take notes and know exactly how to handle the DMs. Yeah. You guys are amazing. Just before 9 a.m. so that I can get to my meeting. So once I figure out what time I'm going to be on tomorrow, and like I said, tomorrow is going to be freestyle. We can talk about anything tomorrow, right? I will post it in my account at some point today. Once I figure out the timing, that I'll go live so you guys can at least see it and expect it. Have an amazing day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.